You see other tutors making thousands upon thousands of dollars a month, and you're wondering what their secret is and why your bank account isn't growing like theirs. I get it. I've been there too. And today I'm going to share with you my top few secrets on how to make $4,000 or more a month with just a few little tweaks that you can do in your tutoring business. Hi, I'm Molly, and if we haven't met before, I'm a fifth grade teacher who helps teachers just like you start and grow your own online tutoring business so you can see 4, 5, 6, 7 plus $1,000 months inside of your tutoring business without spending all of your time working. If you're a full-time teacher like me, you're really going to appreciate these tips because I'm going to break it down for you on how you can achieve this goal, and I'm going to give you some of my best kept secrets that will really help you get to this goal without feeling like you're working all the time. That was one of my biggest goals in my tutoring business. I went from tutoring all the time while teaching full time to tutoring less and less and still making the same great money. So I'm going to share those secrets with you today. And I hope if this video is helpful to you that you'll share it with a teacher friend who's wanting to get started tutoring. This method will work even if you're just starting out. So know that this video could work for anywhere from a beginner to an advanced tutor. And I want to break down the math for you on what $1,000 a week looks like. Of course, if you're more advanced, I'm going to want to shift you towards more passive income, like starting your Teachers Pay Teacher store, which I have a whole playlist here on YouTube to help you get started doing that. But if you're really at the beginning phases or even intermediate and you're not hitting your income goals and you want to make $1,000 a month, then this is what you will have to do. So I'm assuming you're a highly qualified teacher because I am. Maybe you have one master's degree, maybe you have more than that. I can't tell you what to charge in your tutoring business. I can always direct you towards my tutoring income calculator, which is 100% free, and I'll leave a link in the description box below so you can use that to figure out with the calculator how much money you want to make, and you just slide it over and it tells you exactly how many kids you need to tutor, what you need to charge. It figures all the math out for you. But let's just say I'm going to say $1,000 a week because that sounds really dreamy, right? It might even be more money than you're making in your teaching salary. Oh, what if you could double that? Teaching and tutoring. Oh, it'd be so amazing. So what you would charge to get to this number, let's say you're highly qualified, like I mentioned, $75 an hour. If that shocks you, just hold with me. If it doesn't shock you, then great, you're in the right place. So again, I cannot tell you what to charge. So I know lots of people like to message me and want help with that. That's something we could do on a coaching call, but it's not something I'm going to like shoot a quick DM back to you and give you an answer. It's a lot more complicated than that. So $75 an hour. You would only have to tutor a little bit over. I'm just going to drop the line at 13 hours a week. It's like 13.33. 13 hours a week. Oh my goodness. So let's say you have 5 tutoring clients. That's less than 3 hours a night. So that's less than 3 hours a day during the course of the week. You could also tutor longer during the week. It just depends on how you want to share your time with all the other responsibilities that you have going on. I can't tell you how to make your schedule. I can just encourage you for what works best for you. Now that you've figured out the exact number that you need to charge, how many hours you're going to need to work, the next part comes in, and you hear me talk about this all the time. If you've been here for any amount of time, you have to have a social media plan. You have to show up consistently. I'm not saying it has to be every day, but I am saying that it needs to be something that you can stick with. So let's say you're going to post 4 days a week. You pick those times, you have your content created ahead of time, and it's content that's really solving a problem for your ideal customer so that they want to come back to you for your tutoring services. That's a non-negotiable. You have to be showing up. I don't know how else you would market your tutoring business other than, just word of mouth, which is great. But if you're trying to get new clients, especially if you're trying to grow online, you have to talk about it. And the next thing I've talked about in a couple other videos recently, but you need a wait list. If your tutoring business doesn't have a wait list, then that means that the next time a couple tutoring clients drop off, you have nobody to replace them. And that's a problem because then that steady, consistent income is now suddenly gone from you. So I would really encourage you in your social media plan to keep pushing people, even if your list is full right now, to get them on the wait list as your call to action. You'll be so glad you did whenever 1 tutoring client, 2, 3 drop off, because you never know when they're going to unless you have like a specific plan of action with them, like they're studying for a certain test. But a lot of times you reach a goal, it might be the end of the year, you need to now have more kids on your list and you didn't do the preparation, and so you're stuck with not as much income, and that really stinks in your business. So remember that if you're trying to learn how to advertise your business and you don't want to spend money on ads, I totally get that. I've never spent a dime on tutoring business ads. That's why I created the Tutoring Business Promotional Kit. It gives you all the templates you need for social media and also the old-fashioned way of like sending a flyer out in the mail. And I made all the templates for you, and there's videos to go along with them. And it's a super low cost. It's only $37, but it gives you all of that. So then you just plug and play what works for your business. You change your branding out, and then you use them all in social media and watch your business grow. I even teach you how to make a carousel post and how to make Instagram reels and TikToks. So that is the best solution right now to your business, especially if you're not wanting to spend money on making ads. Organically growing on social media is going to take you really far. I hope you found this video helpful, and remember, your ideal tutoring rate is personal to you, but figure out what that number is so that you know how many clients you need to consistently have on your list so that you can hit $1,000 weeks and see your first $4,000 month. And just know that I'll be here cheering you on, and I can't wait to see you hit your goals. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.